Which is better, complete randomness or mashing one button really fast? I've created two of these stupidest bots you can imagine. In one corner, we've got Randy, who only knows how to do completely random inputs with no logic at all. And in the other, we've got my latest creation, Mashroom. Today, Randy and Mashroom will be playing through every Mario Party Jamboree minigame, and whoever gets a better score or survives longer in each one gets a point. And the bot with the most points at the very end will be crowned the ultimate champion. So without further ado, let's see what Randy is up against. Okay, so it looks like Mashroom may be pulling a bit ahead here, but who knows? Let's see the final score first. Right. Oh yeah! All right, this one should go better for Randy. Unless Mashroom sets the whole paper on fire over here. Now, there are a handful of minigames that don't involve any button presses at all, so you would think Randy would have an advantage in those. But as we learned from his battles against Luigi doing nothing, that's not always the case. Oh yeah! All right, Randy, Mashroom is busy flexing over there, so all you need to do is collect one flag. There we go. Okay, so Mashroom is going for an all-out offensive strategy here, while Randy is doing whatever he's doing. But let's see how Sandwiched goes. Maybe he'll fare better in this one. Oh. Well, a tie is better than losing, at least. Speaking of ties, I think Randy's a little confused about what he's supposed to be doing in this one. All right, it's time for some basketball. Dang, look at LaMashroom James over here. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be a win for him. Oh, yeah! Randy's falling a bit behind now. He could definitely use a win here. And you know what? I think he already has enough to call this one. Okay, you guys, pay close attention to this photo here and try to match it the best you can. Yeah, this one's a tie. So normally for this one, you actually want to wait to see the pictures before guessing so you can, you know, actually tell which one is different. But thankfully, there are a few rounds, so I'm sure one of you will figure it out eventually. Hey, Randy got one. Wait, what is that? Oh, I know what that is. That's just today's sponsor, Raycon. If you're like me and constantly have to deal with a noisy roommate, you're definitely gonna want a pair of these Raycon everyday earbuds. Their built-in noise isolation allows me to crank out my chores and focus on important projects in peace. Another thing I love about these earbuds, aside from their 32-hour battery life and quick charge functionality, is that they actually fit in my ear. Before Raycon, I usually avoided buying earbuds because of my weird left ear that like bumps out, which makes it really difficult for anything to stay in there. But Raycon is ergonomically designed in a way to fit any ear shapes, so if it can securely stay in my disfigured ear, I'm sure it'll work for you. So if you're ready to try out premium quality earbuds at an actual affordable price, go to buyraycon.com/jorts to get 20% off the best-selling everyday earbuds. Big thank you again to Raycon for sponsoring this video. But yeah, anyways, that one correct answer is enough for Randy to win. All right, let's see if Mashroom is able to jump over this. Well, good job, Randy. Maybe he'll do better in colder conditions. Hey, Randy's actually staying on for a pretty long... Oh, never mind. Now, Mashroom, don't be like your cousin up there and let go of your sled too late, or else you'll fall in the water just like him. A little later than that would have been better, though. One thing to note about Mashroom is that he is very stubborn. He will keep trying the same thing over and over, which means... No, Randy, he already tried that one 3 times, which means that Randy should have an advantage in this one. There we go. Similar story with hot cross blocks. We know which one Mashroom is going for every time, so as long as Randy chooses any of the other 3 options, he should be able to eventually win this one. Okay, Randy, Mashroom is gonna get electrocuted here soon, so as long as you just Right. Over to Treetop Treasure, and Randy, that's very kind of you to give Mashroom a boost, but you might want to try collecting some coins. Oh, turns out jumping off a giant tree over and over is actually a better strat. Now, I don't think Mashroom is going to be jumping over this massive boulder, so as long as Randy... Well, okay, that was probably the only way you could have lost, so that's honestly pretty impressive. All right, time for a nice relaxing swimming break. Just don't look directly beneath you. Okay, break time's over. Now run for your lives. Bongo battle. Show us what you got, Randy. Okay. Hey, he actually got one. All right, let's kick it over to, whoa, Mashroom is popping off. Unfortunately, he's a bit too early on every single note, though. Okay, so Mashroom is going to be choosing the tray with the most donuts every time here. Surely Randy or someone else will block him from getting it, though. Right. Maybe Randy will fare better at Mario's three-peat. He already has an advantage in Leaf Leap since Mashroom appears to be stuck on the first leaf, but there's still two more mini games to go in this one, starting with Bumper Balls. Whoa, Randy going straight for Mashroom and still manages to fall off first, which means it all comes down to Shy Guy Says. Well, that's a tie, I guess. Speaking of ties, unless Randy can perfectly navigate his way through a long series of obstacles to reach the end of this race. Luigi's Rescue Operation. Yeah, I don't think this one will end up much different. Oh no. Randy has a bomb. Looks like Mashroom still has PTSD from that. But while he's having an existential crisis, Randy is having no problems collecting coins. Randy's got an advantage in this one too. Not just because the pinball machine is modeled after him, but because Mashroom's having a little trouble figuring out how to launch the ball. All right, Mashroom could really use a win here. Looks like both he and Randy are going for their usual guess immediately strat, which appears to be favoring Mashroom this time, taking a 10-point lead into the final round. But Randy's able to clutch with the double points correct answer to tie it up. That brings us to Junior's Jauntlet, where Mashroom is doing his best Luigi doing nothing impression here. But he's got an extra advantage because there's actually a mashing game in this one. Yeah, this is looking like it's gonna be a Mashroom victory. Now, if this minigame was all about who can get swallowed by the most giant whirlpools and hold on to the shells the longest, Randy would be doing really well. But yeah, this one definitely favors Mashroom. So for most of these boss minigames, there's a certain level of coordination that's required beyond just running around randomly, butt slamming the grass repeatedly, spinning pipes in circles, and getting fire blasted. So these ones are all ties. But one game that is in Mashroom's wheelhouse is Mega Rocky Wrench Wreckers, where he can channel his pure hatred of moles into another victory. All right, we're all tied up, headed into the 2v2 mini games. Yeah, this one's gonna be tough for our bots since they need to actually hold on to the ledges. Oh, wait a second. Mashroom's actually kind of cooking right now. Oh, okay, maybe not. Mashroom is like that one guy at work who's just moving a bunch of empty boxes around to look like he's being productive. Randy, meanwhile, is that guy who, I don't know, barges into a store yelling about how much he loves bananas. Anyways, it looks like both methods work equally well here. I feel bad for Birdo and Daisy. They really have to do a lot of heavy lifting in these 2v2 games. Yeah, Randy, that does not look like half to me. We've got two personality types on display here. The stubborn one who keeps trying to fit a square peg into a circle hole, and a caveman who just learned how wheels work. Unfortunately, neither of those work well for this minigame. Okay, it looks like Mashroom has decided to protest and refuses to partake in this one. Unfortunately, Randy appears to be more interested in this Womp than picking up the cards though, so this one's also a tie. Imagine having to depend on one of these two guys to save you from a bomb that's about to explode. At least Mashroom's got the right idea in spirit, but who knows, maybe Randy will... All right, so while in most circumstances, I definitely would not want Randy controlling a giant cannon, at least he's not, you know, just shooting the same spot over and over, which means he's actually the more competent teammate in this one. Time for a race, here we go. Oh, I don't know what Mashroom has against that Koopa over there, but I do know that neither team is gonna finish this race. Ooh, okay, so Mashroom's going for his signature hokey pokey mind game tactics in this one, and it seems to be working out pretty well for his team so far. But if there's one thing I've learned about Randy, it's to never underestimate his ability to accidentally blow things up. All right, on to the 1v3 mini games. For each of these, we'll be giving out points based on whether Randy or Mashroom can win as the solo. In this case, since Mashroom wasn't able to take out the entire group of 3, he does not get a point, whereas Randy, being the absolute psychopath that he is, does earn one. Now here's a lesson for you guys. Sometimes you just gotta turn your brain off and go fast. Who cares if all your cookies look the same? All that matters is that you have more cookies at the end of the day. Oh yeah! Okay, who thought it was a good idea to put Randy in a UFO with infinitely spawning spiky platforms he can drop? At least Birdo made it out alive. Oh, that's a pretty nice tower you got going there, Mashroom. Oh, there goes Randy. But yeah, this one's a tie. All right, Randy, you know which color Mashroom is gonna choose every time in this one, so all you have to do is avoid the yellow. Nice, just do that one more time and you win. Uh-oh. Okay, Randy didn't want the point, I guess, but that's fine because the reverse is also true. You just need to choose yellow and you're guaranteed to hit Mashroom. Right. So it looks like Mashroom's having a little trouble deciding whether he wants it on or off, but I guess it doesn't really matter. What does matter though is he needs to learn how to jump higher. But there's no jumping in this one, just punching. Oh, that didn't take long. Mashroom, you do know punching their pictures doesn't count, right? This is gonna be a tie. Oh, Randy, that's not the right toad. He gets a little confused sometimes, but this one is simple. All you need to do is step on the button. Just step on the... There we go. Now, as the solo Randy, Mashroom isn't going to let his teammates move this cage, so as long as you just stay far away from it... Okay, so Randy is really taking his sweet time lining up the crane here. I don't think he realizes he needs to catch all 3 opponents. Nice try, Randy. Mashroom's strategy is definitely more effective, but still not quite good enough to catch all 3. All right, it's time for the annual monkey snowball fight. Whoa, Mashroom is looking like Buddy the Elf up there. Let's see if Randy can avenge his monkey brethren. So close, Randy, so close. Yeah, I think we found Mashroom's true calling. And also that monkey's. Oh no, Randy has a hammer. But besides that one hit, it doesn't look like he did much damage, thankfully. This mad lad, on the other hand, is out for blood. And that'll do it. Over to the Kaboom Squad minigames. These are 8-player minigames where every team member plays an important role. For example, Randy's role in this one is to make sure Luigi and Koopa are doing a good job delivering these boxes to the truck. Let's check in on Mashroom to see how he's doing. There appears to be a bit of a holdup on the assembly line. Did you know that all you need to do to become an Olympic level volleyball player is jump in place over and over and smack the ball with your head? Let's see if Randy's got that technique down. Okay, not quite. All right, seriously, who keeps letting these guys operate cannons? Luckily, this boat is made of indestructible wood. Anyways, Randy willed his team to victory in this one. Similar story with Puzzle Pandemonium. Look at Randy out there just, supporting his team. Except actually, it seems that simply standing out of the way works better, so this one goes to Mashroom. Okay, Randy, for this one, you need to pick up and throw the bob-ombs. Nope, that's a Koopa Troopa. At least Mashroom is taking his role of last line of defense seriously. Mashroom, you know you don't have to stand directly under the water, right? It looks like Randy is over here contributing a similar amount though, so this one's a tie. Ooh, yeah, Randy is gonna have trouble with this one. Oh, okay, well, even a blind squirrel can find 2 nuts every once in a while. There's no way he gets 3 in a row perfectly though, right? Guys, is this the beginning of the AI takeover? Okay, phew. Anyways, let's see how Mashroom is doing. Right. I love the confidence of Mashroom here, insisting that 6 is the second lowest number, but that's not gonna help him beat Randy, even though I know for a fact he has no clue what's going on right now. One thing I appreciate about Mashroom is how he can look so calm and collected, even when we know internally he's mashing up a storm right now, as if he's like, I don't know, fighting off a swarm of bees. Oh yeah, just like that, Randy. Thanks for the visual representation. Sometimes keeping your composure can lead to victory, but other times you need to move your head around a little, even if it is the completely wrong way. Because as we've learned in the past, sometimes doing anything is better than doing nothing at all. Anyways, let's move on to the Koopathlon minigames now. This has been a super close battle all the way through, but we're kicking things off with Mashroom's favorite activity, absolutely obliterating moles with a hammer, while Randy is trying his best. Another thing you may not know about Mashroom is that he loves eating raw dough. Unfortunately, that doesn't earn him any points in this one. In fact, a lot of these Koopathlon minigames do not favor Mashroom's skill set. They either require some kind of movement or don't benefit from mashing the same button over and over. So after breaking more bricks, befriending more penguins, and collecting more coins in both the sand and the sky, Randy is all of a sudden sitting comfortably with a 2-point lead. But if there's one thing Mashroom is good at, it's going fast. And also getting electrocuted. But no one is better than Randy when it comes to that. Oh yeah, also Mashroom's really good at poking Mario's butt. All right, with just a few games left, we're all tied up again heading into the Bowser mini games. For these, whoever survives longer gets a point. Okay, Randy is running straight towards Bowser, but immediately realizes his mistake. Ooh, that was close. Let's pull up the slow-mo replay here. No replays needed for this one. You can either open a chest full of bombs or you don't. Oh wow, Randy isn't the one exploding for once. All right, Randy, for this one, you're gonna need to climb the pole quickly. Almost. Whoa, Mashroom is zooming. Oh, still good enough to win though. I can't believe how evenly matched these two have been. And I'm starting to think neither one wants to win, but we're gonna settle this thing once and for all. By the end of these final 4 duel mini games, we will have a champion. By the end of these final 3 mini games, we will have a champion. Oh man, this one's a bloodbath. Randy's getting absolutely spanked out here. Which means with just 2 games left and down 1 point, Randy will have to win both of these to become the champion. The good news is that Mashroom isn't going to be moving at all in this one, so this should be a dominant victory for Randy. Let's see the results. Hey, a win's a win. So it all comes down to this, 1 round of bowling to settle it. While Randy and Mashroom line up their shots, let me know in the comments who you were rooting for, and make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed the video. All right, here we go. Randy deciding to start from the right side, Mashroom going with the Luigi doing nothing strat, And the winner of the stupidest bot battle of all time is Randy. Thank you so much for watching, and an extra big thank you to my Patreon supporters and YouTube members who help make these videos possible. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next one.